This video may contain flashing lights or visual effects that may trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Watch your own risk. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This video might be a little longer than any of my other videos. This video will be sped up a lot. I would just like to say that before I actually get into what I'm gonna say. Today I'm gonna be making another mun habitat because people actually voted for it on my poll. There's 2 votes. I mean, a vote's still a vote. So I would recommend joining my community. Because I post a lot of polls, so maybe you could be more interactive with the content I make, or you could post your own stuff in my community. So I would recommend go joining that. Definitely like and subscribe. Even if you don't want to watch my video, you could go ahead and put it on in the background, maybe while you're cleaning or doing something else. But let's get into launching this mun habitat. So, let's start building. Of course, this footage is heavily sped up for you guys' sake and my sake, because it's tiring. It's tiring to sit here and watch a video that's going to be 2 hours long, because that's exactly what this video was before I sped it up. Oh, and right here I'm just filling up the cargo stuff. As you can see, I've already built like the main body of the mun habitat. It's slightly based off my last one, but I have a lot more mods this time, so I'm gonna be able to add more stuff than I did last time. And then I had that issue. This is so stupid. Yeah, but I have a lot more mods. So I also have this issue with my mods. It keeps showing me the wrong antenna ratings, which is so stupid. I find that so stupid because imagine I put on the wrong antenna. Like, bro, it's so stupid. And I'm just putting on the landing legs. I'm still gonna have a lot more stuff on this lander. You just have to wait a bit. Sorry. Oh, this is when I was hiring the people. And, I don't exactly know what happened to them. Totally. And boom, that's the antenna. And then the solar panels are gonna be the main power source. But, also, soon enough, I'm going to be making a foldable antenna based off of a comment I got saying that it would be cool to see the antenna like unfold inside of like that, like in orbit. So I realized that I do have a James Webb telescope mod, and it could unfold just like the James Webb telescope. So I will definitely be making a video on that soon. Thank you to whoever commented that. Their comment will be posted up on the screen right now. Oh yeah, let's start talking about this. So right now I'm deciding the control thrusters, which, oh my god, it was gonna be kind of like RCS. It was gonna be, but kind of messed something up. So I just put RCS on it instead. Oh, by the way, the landing was not the greatest. The landing was not the greatest. I can't even lie. At the very end, the landing was not the greatest. It was like probably one of the worst landings I've ever had, except for the one that got the Kerbal stuck on the mun. Which you guys could definitely go check that video out. That's a very cool video. That video, I think it's called I landed on the mun, but something went wrong or something like that. Definitely go check that out. That was a fun video to make, and that was also a fun rescue mission to make. Happy I did that. Right now I'm just re-adding the legs because I had to take a piece off because it wasn't letting me because I got a piece stuck in another piece and I couldn't get the piece out of the piece that was stuck inside the piece. So yeah. Oh, and then this right here I'm working on the main body of it, which I still need. Oh no, this is gonna be inside the fairing. This has a lot more delta V than I thought I was gonna have. I can't even lie. It was an extreme amount of delta V. I actually think it had 4,000. No, I might be wrong. I can't exactly see it. But you guys could probably see it on your end. Oh, and then this one I was going to add the boosters. I was planning to add those boosters because I know they got a pretty strong kick, but then I realized that big Clydesdale boosters have a strong kick. And I wanted to add another set of boosters because I felt like that would work, but that didn't end up working. So when I do launch it, it's gonna look different. Yeah, this is just sad to watch. Also, this rocket is gonna be different because I actually edited the rocket before. So but I cut it out, of course. As you can see, right before I actually went into the launch, I actually added like the kickoff boosters. That worked, I guess. Also, I do not know what's happening with my audio, the game audio, so I'll probably just put some music in the background, maybe. And then boom, I mean, the rocket's off. It's been off. I actually really like the way I add those kickoff boosters for the boosters, because you could see once the fuel for the solid fuel's done, you could actually see what I'm talking about. Because I added a lot of boosters. As you can see in the staging, I added a lot of the kickoff boosters. An insane amount, actually. I added them right before I cut off to the launch, actually. I'm pretty sure you could go back and check it out. Oh, and this is what I was fixing it because the staging was wrong. I don't know why. And then boom, the boosters are off right now. Boom, you could see you could see the kickoff boosters. I felt like that was a really cool addition to it. And this one I was trying to get into orbit. This was not going well at all. This was not going well at all. I have to be so honest. I was literally losing altitude. So instead I start pointing straight up. I was thinking about turning on one of my just automatically staging, even though I have so much fuel in this stage. And my rocket started wobbling. That was great. Yeah. I totally did not think I was gonna get absolutely destroyed. But yeah. Oh, and this one I was time warping to my apoapsis. It's either apoapsis. Yeah, okay. I genuinely think I was cooked. I can't even lie. I genuinely thought I was cooked. Oh, and then later into it. Oh my god, that did not look good. Okay. Hey, it worked though. I'm surprised they even had enough Delta V for this. Because this was not a good way to do it, I can't even lie. See, that's exactly why I was pointing straight up, because my orbit was going to be cooked. Dude, my orbit would have been effed so badly. And then boom. Right here, I started entering the atmosphere, and I was so scared. As you can see, I just pointed straight up. Or, not straight up, but close enough to straight up. And then started burning. Because I thought I was gonna burn up. This one I was deploying the solar panels, even though I was on the dark side of the earth, so that was kind of stupid. And then I deployed the antenna. Which the footage is gonna cut off here in a bit. But okay, it's gonna cut off around here. Okay, the footage is cut off. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Or we're going to be back to normal. This is what actually... So this is the part 2, because I recorded 2 different segments, but the reason it cut off was because the save was unsaved correctly, so it saved at the spot that I cut off earlier. But I would not be doing the transmutter injection burn, but then I realized it was using a lot more delta V than it was supposed to, so I had to fix the orbit, or not to fix the orbit, but fix the whatchamacallit, fix the I had to fix the trajectory, or like the maneuver node. That's what it's called. I had to fix the direction of the maneuver node because it was using a lot more delta V than it was supposed to. And this is weird. I thought I was cooked, but it's fine because I'm good, bro. And this is pretty close. This is close enough, I guess. It used a lot more delta V than it should have had because I could have stopped way earlier, but I didn't, which I find was kind of stupid because I feel like I should have. But I realized that shortly after, shortly after I recorded it. But it's fine. Also, my the CommNet, it is not working. It is not showing on the lines that it's supposed to, which if it looks different from other videos, that is why. It's probably my guess is from conflicts with the mods, but I really don't know. I'm really nothing else to say. And this one I was doing the orbit burn. And then soon enough, you're about to see my absolutely horrid landing, okay? Oh god. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't exactly know if I would call this a landing. Just watch. Oh wow, that was a great landing, bro. That was an absolutely awesome landing. Also, we're about to get to the end of the video. Just would like to say that. There we go. And then that's what I was trying to... I was looking at a better landing spot. Which this was a much better landing. I mean, I wouldn't even count the last one landing, never mind. But this was a decent... It was a... never mind, not decent. It was like a really bad landing, actually. I can't lie. There you go. This is when I was killing almost all my velocity. And then I go down and down and down and down and down. Down and down and down. Down and down and down and down. Down. Okay, I gotta stop. So, you guys are about to see, but I do not know what happened at the end, okay? Something I messed up. See, this is what started getting messed up. There we go. Right here. Then I fixed it, and then boom! I actually made kind of smooth. Oh, that was not smooth. But look, I made it. And boom, this is the landing and the making of my mud habitat. So I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't mind what's happening in the background. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely go subscribe to my channel and check out all the videos that I have on there, which I have a lot more videos much like this. I also have a part 1 of this where I actually launched my first mud habitat, which is way worse than this one, but it's fine. And as I always say, I'll see you another time.